Good afternoon, my loves. Welcome to another little day in the life, another little day off vlog. Apologies already for all of this. It's hair wash day. My skin is minimally cooperating and I've yet to apply any makeup, so be gentle with me. I must say I can't believe it's October, but I'm also very, very grateful that it is, because when I tell you that the last 4 weeks have been potentially the most eventful 4 weeks of my entire life, I'm not exaggerating. And I know that when like YouTubers, influencer type people say this kind of thing, it just means that, you know, they bought a new car and they had a couple of errands to run in a month. I truly wish that was the case here. Just in the month of September, to give you a little snapshot, if it hasn't already been clear that things have been hectic, I moved apartments. I received a job offer in a new city, which I have accepted, so I've had to deal with all of that. I have had to do my first Italian tax return. You'll know the feeling of that if you've ever had to deal with it. Work has been just as busy as the summer, even though the tourist season is now long finished. One of my colleagues got married, which we were pretty much all involved with. Another colleague gave birth. I sadly also lost someone very, very close to me, very unexpectedly this month, which has made things even harder, as I'm sure you can imagine. But thankfully I've also had, you know, all of the lovely people around me keeping me and each other up in said process, if you will. So already, whatever October brings, it's probably going to pale in comparison to September 2024, I have to tell you. Anyway, today we are keeping it a little bit lighter. Already I woke up at midday because I worked until midnight last night, got home after 1 a.m. and decided to just let my body wreck itself with sleep, basically. Not setting an alarm and just seeing when I woke up, and clearly I was in need of it. So we've been taking it super, super slow, super easy today. So far I've just been editing the Ask Me Anything video that you guys have so kindly helped me create with all of your very stimulating questions, might I say. Also the usual couple of social media posts, done my Duolingo lessons for the day. Today is the day when I'm doing my French lessons. I'm kind of alternating between French and Spanish from one day to another to keep the old brain slightly less dusty. And yeah, that's been the morning, aside from a little bit of breakfast and 2 coffees, because my head was already thumping with caffeine withdrawal by the time that it lifted itself off of the pillow today. And now the goal, the main goal, thanks to the fact that my wages arrived today, is to go and at least move towards finding myself a pair of bloody boots I can wear here in the winter, because in the process of moving and in the process of all of these rainy days recently, it's occurred to me that I have like 2 pairs of shoes that aren't sandals and neither of those are particularly warm or waterproof, and winter is coming. So I like to go and either get myself a pair of Doc Martens or Timberlands or something fairly resistant that will last a while, and it's always a big, expensive and thought-riddled purchase, but if I can at least move a step closer to that today, that would be good. Otherwise, a couple of other bits and pieces for winter. I'd like to pick up some sweets or some chocolatey stuff to review for you guys here on the channel. I should also ideally do a little bit of food shopping because the fridge is practically empty. I'd like to buy some ingredients also to make a chocolate salami, a recipe for which I already have on the blog, but would like to kind of revamp it a little bit to give it some better pictures and just to make one because I fancy eating one. Whether I'll have time to do it this afternoon is yet to be seen. Later today, I also have a little date night at this stand-up comedy event that's happening not too far away from where I am. I don't know how it's going to be. It's the first time I'll have ever been to any kind of stand-up comedy event here in Italy, but looking forward to it. And basically I just wanted to take you guys along with me for all of these nice little things. purchases have been made. Let's take a look. Obviously, some chocolatey purchases. These are, well, ideally 1 or 2 for me, but also for some Italian friends to try. Any non-Scottish viewers, these are a kind of Scottish staple. It's the kind of thing that your granny would give you to have with a cup of tea, hence the name. It's basically chocolate and biscuit with a big sort of dome of marshmallow. Super cheap, but super tasty. And it's something that I think is actually quite a treat, even for non-Scots. So those for some friends to try. Out of intrigue and want to review, I picked up these new Loacker Wrappies. No idea what to expect. To me, they look like fortune cookies with like a chocolate filling. Loacker is a super famous and super popular chocolate wafer brand here in Italy. They also make chocolate bars and things like that. These I've never seen before, but clue kind of there. But there's one in chocolate and one in hazelnut flavour. So I'm looking forward to reviewing these on the channel because typically I do like Loacker products, especially the hazelnut ones. But these feel tiny. They feel like tiny baby wontons or, yeah, like fortune cookies with a filling. So very intrigued to try these. And also picked up this Nesquik bar. Now, everything's in Spanish, so I'm guessing this is maybe a product that's available in parts of the world that I just haven't been to. But found this in one of the kind of import shops, and it expires this month, nice, in one of the kind of import shops there in that shopping centre, and honestly, quite intrigued by it. Nesquik, you know, is a drink that many of us had growing up. I was always a fan of the banana one, and have a couple of even recipes using strawberry or banana Nesquik powder on the website. But this intrigues me. An actual Nesquik chocolate bar with a milky, creamy filling. No idea what to expect, but expect a review soon. And here, folks, we have what I wasn't actually expecting to find today, but was very happy to. These, though hideously expensive, and even more expensive than they were 10 years ago because now they're fashionable. Here they are. So last time I bought Docs was probably 11 years ago. I had the kind of patent hard leather ones with the basic sole. This time I wanted to exaggerate a bit, so we have the kind of soft leather ones, hopefully, meaning they'll be easier to break in, that have the kind of classic laces, the chunky platform sole, because I love a platform just now, and even a zip, meaning hopefully I won't spend half my life tying and untying them as I normally do in the winter. My last pair lasted me an actual decade, and I'm only not wearing them this year because I don't know where they are. Lost them while moving. It's fine. It's a sign to move on. And I'm hoping that these will be the same. I know they're not made with the material they used to be, and they're not, you know, the highest quality boots in the world. I know someone in the comments will say that. However, they've always done me well. They're super versatile. They're comfortable once they're broken in. And yeah, I'm hoping these will be an investment of at least a few years. And I'm so happy with them. I've also always enjoyed, especially the platform ones, how they make every outfit feel like you're cosplaying like a Bratz doll. Shall we go?
Cakes, tortini al tè.
Peggio.
A delicious biscuit they topped with marshmallow. Ancora with real milk chocolate. Oh Marco, sono biscotti con dentro il marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Mallow.